Hello friends, it's Becky. Welcome back to my channel. On my channel, I am going through my good midlife crisis, where I am journeying through my 40s, working oh so hard to get my poop in a group. In order to do this, I have been working on my physical, my financial, and my mental health. And today is Sunday, September the 14th, and is it the 14th? Yes, it is. Today is September the 14th, and I am going to be starting week 3 of my September physical/mental health vlog. And I am going to be doing that by stepping on the scale, getting a starting weight, and then taking you through my week. Seeing what I eat, what my activity levels are like, what my stress levels are like, and then at the end of the week, I will weigh in again. I call it weighing out. And then we'll chat. We'll chat about how I think the week went. This week is kind of exciting. So if you are new, you are just in time. This week, I am starting Tirzepatide. So I have been doing other things for weight loss for a while. And as you will see, because I took new measurements last night, I have come a long way, but I still have quite a ways to go. And so I feel like I have been plateauing, kind of evening out, and I needed a new jump start. And actually my doctor recommended Tirzepatide last year and I couldn't afford it. But now I found a manageable, affordable way to do it. And so I am starting it. The meds came in. I have been tapering off of the previous medications. So I'm going to be starting that medication this morning. So you're just in time. But I do want to get started with today's weight. So if you are new, or as a refresher, if you are returning, thank you so much for being here. Either way, I love you. I appreciate you. I was 241 pounds yesterday, which was super down. I don't know if that was accurate, but whatever, that's where I was yesterday. So I'm going to turn you around and step on the scale and see where we are for my starting weight today. And then we'll go, I'm going to go take the meds and I have to get to church. And we'll see what happens today. I am going up to crochet with my friends. We started a crochet group about a year ago, a little over a year ago, and we haven't done it in a long time. We haven't met up, so we're going to go meet up this afternoon and just hang out. That'll be after church, so I'm going to try to get church and then get some stuff done around the house and then get up there and hang out with them. But let's get the weight. Okay, here we go. 241.4. Awesome sauce. All right. That is my starting weight on Tirzepatide. We'll see where this journey takes me. Okay, shot 1 done. So it started. I took 10 units, which is 2.2 milliliters, 10 units of my Tirzepatide. I thought about filming it, but then I decided, I know a lot of people have like needle phobias and whatnot, so I did not film it, but I took it, and since I was in the kitchen, I decided to go ahead and make my breakfast while I was here, which is just my scramble and my piece of toast, water, coffee, and so I'm going to eat that before I go in and get dressed. I did put in my contacts, so I'm going to eat this and then go get ready for church. It is 8:20 and I have to leave about 8:45-ish, so I have plenty of time to eat this. Maybe I eat slowly, but I should be able to finish this. Anyway, so I'm going to get going on my day. I'll check in with y'all. I hopefully won't have any side effects. I've never had any side effects from any other meds, but I will keep y'all updated and let you know. Yeah, I'm going to eat my breakfast and go get ready for church. Okay, McAllister's for lunch. We are doing... Okay, for dinner, I'm having the DiGiorno's pizza again, and a glass of rosé, and water. Okay, I am just leaving Jenny's house. I got actually quite a bit done on my blanket, and let me show you all the very best part of the evening. Ren made me a drawing. It's no, it's not a volcano. It's a pyramid. It's one of the Great Pyramids of Gaza. See the sand at the bottom? And that is just part of the pyramid at the top. It is not grass. It's just part of the pyramid that has turned green now because it's aged. Anyway, we had pizza. I have some leftover, so now I have leftover nachos, leftover sandwich from this afternoon, and leftover pizza. So I have so many leftovers. I'm never going to finish them all. But I'm on my way home. It is 7:30, so go home, chill for a little bit, take a shower, go to bed. That was my plan. So I just wanted to check in and let y'all know that I didn't film there because We were just hanging out. My hands were full. The kids were there hanging out, running around, being adorable. And so yeah, I didn't really get to film, but I was there, and I'm on my way home now, so I probably won't check in again tonight, but I will see y'all in the morning. Good night. Happy Monday morning. I am getting stuff started. I'm getting a much later start than normal. It is just 8 o'clock. I have already started running reports, but I started running them while I was running around and getting trash together, and then getting my breakfast made because I slept until 6:30 this morning. I just could not wake up. I did not sleep well last night. But anyway, for breakfast I made some French toast, and I did not put syrup on it today, so it just got French toast. And I only scrambled one egg up with some vanilla, and so that made 2 pieces of toast. So hopefully I've got this down. Coffee, water, and I'm going to get started on my day. I just wanted to check in and say good morning. That's all I got going on. I'll check in with y'all later. I have leftover nachos, leftover pizza, leftover sandwich from this weekend's meal, so I'm going to go out on a limb and say I'm probably going to have leftovers for lunch and dinner today. So I'll let you know what I have. Why do some Mondays feel the need to just prove that they are Mondays? It's like they just have to drive it home so hard. They're like, hi, I'm Monday. In case you forgot, I am Monday. That's today. That's the day I'm having. But it'll get a little better here in a second. There go my headphones. Because I heated up the other half of my McAllister's au jus sandwich. It's with the au jus. This is empty coffee cup from earlier. But I do have water. I just refilled my water. So, I got a puppy over here trying to get my food. Yeah, you say hi, baby? Yeah. I found a very clever way to get it through my defenses. Yeah, let's see if we can get him. Yeah. Hello, baby. Aw. And then I'm going to eat my leftover sandwich from yesterday and drink my water. And whatever's left in here, my coffee from this morning. There's not very much. And get back to reports. I have barely touched my reports because I've been working on everything else. It's just gone haywire this morning. But I'm going to get back to it. So I'll check in with y'all later. Y'all, this Tirzepatide is working. I have definitely noticed a significant decrease in my appetite. I got snacky around like 2:30, and so I went and heated up some biscuits that Nathan had gotten me yesterday. They're the ones that I normally eat, but they're the cheddar. They're like a take on the Cheddar Bay biscuit, and so I ate that. But let me tell you what, I don't remember if I told y'all this morning or if I just told Nathan at my team on my team call, but like I did not sleep well last night at all. I felt really like my knee was hurting, my joints were hurting. I was hurting really bad. I felt like I was coming down with something, or maybe the weather was changing. I was sure I was going to be sick this morning, like when I woke up. I'm not sick. Thankfully, I'm perfectly fine. I don't feel sick at all. And then just as the day progressed, I feel worse and I feel worse. Like I don't feel sick at all. I feel completely healthy. I just hurt. I was like, I feel like I was in a car accident yesterday. I feel everything hurts. Just like that soreness that you get when you're just, and it's not the good kind of like I worked out sore. It's like I was in a car accident and everything, something's wrong with me. It hurts. And so I finally looked it up a couple hours ago. Totally a side effect of Tirzepatide that is like not listed anywhere. You have to search for it, and it's like on all the forums, and people are like, why do I feel like I got hit by a truck? And they're like, oh yeah, that's a side effect. And I'm like, you should tell me that beforehand. At least I could have been prepared. Apparently one of the things you can do is electrolytes. So I'm going to get this electrolyte packet in this bottle of water and like chug it. But they say working out makes it worse. So I'm really nervous to go to the gym in the morning. I mean, I'm going to go to the gym because I know that you have to make sure you keep up with your exercise when you're on Tirzepatide or semaglutide. But anyway, I am sore. So, but it is apparently also only temporary and only on the lower doses. So hopefully it doesn't last very long, but oh, I am sore. Anyway, yeah, I ate a biscuit and a half earlier, so I am completely full. I'm not going to eat any dinner. This is what the biscuits look like. They kind of look like the Cheddar Bay biscuits. So I ate 1.5 of those as a snack at like 3:30, and now it's 5:30, 5:22. I'm not hungry. But fortunately, I have some of these on hand. So I'm going to just electrolyte myself up. I think I'm going to go stand in the hot shower, see if my muscles can stop hurting. But anyway, That's what I'm doing. I'll talk to y'all later. So I'm going to be doing this scratch pad thing. It's really cool. I picked it up at Michael's yesterday. This is what it looks like, just black and white. And then when you scratch it all off, this is what it looks like underneath. The first one I did, I kind of ruined a little bit because I scratched too hard. I didn't understand and I like ripped it. But it's really pretty and it's kind of relaxing to just sit and scratch at it. And it comes with a little like scratchy thing. This end has like an actual sharp point on it. But I don't really like to use that if I don't have to, because that's how I made the hole. And then a brush to like gather up the black like part that you're scratching off. And then I have a trash can that's like right here. It's empty because I took the trash out this morning, but I can like brush the trash into it. Anyway, that's my plan for this evening. I'm going to sit here and just relax and maybe watch some Fruits Basket and scratch on this because hang on, I'm going to turn you around. As I mentioned a little while ago, I am hurting pretty bad. Like, I almost finished this electrolyte thing and I've refilled this. Everybody says drink a lot of water, refill your electrolytes. So I'm going to stay on that. Took some ibuprofen. Took a bath, like a hot bath. I feel better, but I'm still hurting, so hopefully it passes soon. And I'm going to be kind to myself. I'm still going to go to the gym tomorrow morning, as long as I sleep tonight. I did not sleep well last night. As long as I sleep tonight, I'm going to get up and go to the gym. I'm just going to maybe be a little easier on myself, because, y'all, it hurts. Like, it hurts. Alright, I might not check in again tonight. If I don't, I'll see you in the morning. If I do, I'll see you in a little bit. Good boy. Tuesday morning, and I will fully admit that I did not do a full workout today, but I only skipped one machine and I did 1 mile instead of 2 miles on the bike. So I did most of my workout, just not all of it, but the fact that I went at all when I did not feel like going at all, I'm impressed with me. I've persevered, pushed through. So I was only there for just under 30 minutes instead of my normal like 45 minutes. But I did. I went. I got up and I went, even though my body was aching. It does feel better. I do feel better this morning, and I slept last night pretty well. And then I went and got a muffin and a coffee on my way home. Decided to try out their pumpkin coffee this morning. They put cinnamon on top of it. I'm not a big fan of the cinnamon on top of it. It just kind of makes the whole thing taste like cinnamon. But it's good. The pumpkin part of it is good. So maybe I'll, I don't know, I'll try it again without the cinnamon. Anyway, I am tired. It is just 7 o'clock and I gotta get started because I'm leaving work at 3 today. I have to take a train downtown because Nathan actually has to work today. So the plan was we were gonna carpool downtown to do dinner tonight. But no, he has to work, so he's gonna drive downtown. I'm gonna take a train downtown and then we'll go to dinner. So I have to leave work at 3 so that I have time to take a shower and get dressed and get on the 4:30 train. So I'm gonna get to work. I'll check in with y'all later. Something amazing is happening. Somebody's coming to my door and a dog is barking at them. This never happens. Oh, they're at the door. They've stopped barking now. They're no longer threatening. It looks like the post office, so I think Nathan was waiting on a package. I'm gonna go grab it. Anyway, it's so unusual. I had to share it. Okay, I'm gonna go back to work now. Bye. It is 11 o'clock and I'm going to have lunch. I've decided to heat up my nachos. There are a lot of nachos left. I don't know if I can finish all of these. Normally I don't bring my nachos home. I normally leave them there because I don't really like reheated nachos, but I decided to go ahead and bring them home this time. So I've got 6 nachos left and salsa. And that's what I'm going to have. I also refilled my water over here. That's what I've got. Sorry, super close on my face. That's what I'm going to do while I keep working. It is, like I said, I think I just said it. It's 11 o'clock. So it's a little early, but I ate breakfast early. And I want to make sure I have room for dinner because I'm going to Chi. And it is super good from what I remember. So I'm very excited about that. So I'm going to eat this and keep chugging along. I'll check in with y'all. Probably won't check in again until I am on my way downtown. So I'll see y'all on the train. Ready to get on the train. It's not quite here yet, but I have a thing with time where I have to be super early to things, so I'm about 10 minutes early. I'm gonna go sit in the heat and wait for the train. And I was mistaken, the train is here, so I'm gonna go get on the train instead of sitting in the heat. Let's go get on the train, guys. This is what passes for mass transit here in the Austin area. This is what we got. One train. Just the one. So this is, I forgot the name of this, but it's beautiful.
That's protein.
Oh, Shaylee. I always will call you Shaylee forever. It's Kaylee. And look, and also Kenny. Hello. Do you mind being in vlogs? Okay. And Beth. I got all of them. And Nathan's here too, but he won't be in the video. So yay. Yay.
Oh,
Will you look at mine? Will you look at mine? Okay. Dinner is here.
Updating me on her hair color.
What's her hair color?
They just have a
I feel like I'm getting sneak preview.
I know you are.
I'm so excited.
She's doing a root reset.
Happy Wednesday, friends. It is just 7 o'clock and I am getting logged into my computer. Last night was so much fun. That was so great to see Kaylee and Kenny and Beth. It was surreal because I felt like I should already know them, but I've never actually met them before. So it was really cool to hang out for a couple hours and just talk. It was really awesome, and the food was so good. So last night was fantastic. But now it's breakfast time, and as usual, I made way too much food. It's 2 eggs with sausage. It just looks like so much food, and a piece of toast. And then I have water, and I put it over here. Coffee. That is going to be breakfast. I hear my cat howling, so I'm gonna go let him in, feed him. Dogs are already fed, so I'm gonna get my day started. Yeah, good morning, sir. There's Charlie. We've already been hanging out for a little bit. Yeah. Charlie got kicked out of Dad's room this morning because he was being too needy. Yeah, were you trying to wake Dad up? You just want some attention? He just wants some attention, guys. He just wants some attention. Shit, I just need all the attention. Y'all left me last night. He left me at home. Yeah. He didn't get to come with us. Look at that face. Look at that face. Okay. I gotta get to work. I'll see y'all later. Lunchtime, and I decided to heat up some of the buffalo chicken dip from last week. And I have some of the chips. They're in there, I promise. There they are. And then I also got myself some of that electrolyte stuff. Emergency. No, not emergency. IV. Liquid IV. Liquid IV is what I'm using. I have been feeling much better. Still a little twinges of the muscle aches, but not anything like it was on Monday, like Sunday night and Monday. So hopefully it is just a temporary thing. Because yeah, it was pretty bad there on Monday, but it's been much better. So I refilled my water, and this is also water. And then I'm going to eat some of this dip, and that's what I'm going to do. It's just about 11 o'clock. I don't know why. I just really wanted this right now, so I'm going to eat it and keep on working away. I'll check in with y'all when there's something to tell you. Okay, guys, it is time for my wild grain box to be unpacked. It just got here, so I wanted to open it with you. And by unpacked, I mean unboxed. Is that what you call it? Anyway, I'm just opening it. I just cut it. So there's my little welcome. Thank you. Oh, I can save $20 on my box if I want to share it. So maybe I'll do that if I like it. I'm tell y'all I like something I don't like. Here's how it comes all packed. Let's see if I can remember what I got. There's my free cookies. Okay. Ooh, that is cold. I'm gonna put this in the sink. I never know how to get rid of those things. Okay, bagels. Slow fermented plain bagels. More bagels. I was in a bagel mood. Slow fermented everything bagels. Hopefully these are gluten-free. They are gluten-free. Just making sure. Got the gluten-free ones. And then, oh right, pasta. I got pasta. I got tortellini. Cheese tortellini. The picture shows it with pesto, and if you watched the last couple of vlogs, you will know I've been on like a pesto kick lately, so I'm very excited to try that. What else did I get? Slow fermented sandwich rolls. Those are gigantic sandwich rolls. Pretty sure that's going to be like 2 sandwiches each. So that's like 8 sandwiches here for me. Just go find room in my freezer for all of this. There are my cookies. What else did I get? Blueberry waffles. That's what else I got. Blueberry waffles. Okay. 2 of these. Because I had originally meant to get a cheesecake, and I somehow unchecked it. And then cookies. Got cookies. Okay. That's what I got in my box. So the 6 items here are what I paid for, and then I got free cookies. So again, the cookies are because I'm gluten-free. And if you wanted to try this out, and you're not gluten-free, I think it's croissants. At least that's what it was when I ordered last week. I don't know if they're still running a subscription, a promotion or something. Obviously, this is not a sponsored post. I just really wanted bagels, and so I'm trying it out. Anyway, I wanted to share that with y'all while I was opening it, and when I bake them, I will share my actual honest, because these have to be baked. These are raw. So, like, these are just raw blueberry muffins. How do you put this? I am blind. Preheat a regular oven to 350. 6 to 8 minutes. Yeah, you have to bake them. So, like, they're, like, completely raw. These bagels, $3.75 for 10 minutes if they're frozen. Yeah. So, 10 minutes a bagel. Well, like, I'm sure you don't do them. But I'm excited to have them like this because they'll be fresh baked bagels, like if I had gotten them from a farmer's market. But I can, like, bake 1, maybe 2 at a time. So, like, if they cook in 10 minutes, I'll just bake 1. I'll, like, come in here in the morning and turn the oven on before I brush my teeth. And then I can go in and brush my teeth. And by the time I'm done brushing my teeth and making my bed, my bagel will be done. I'm so excited, y'all. I hope this is good because the last time I got really excited about bagels, they were disgusting. So here's hoping. I will let y'all know. Honest review. Again, completely not sponsored. I just wanted to try it out. But I will definitely let y'all know for sure what I think. And I'll link them below in case you want to try them out. Again, I used a promo code from... There are 2 different channels I follow that have promo codes. I'll share them so that you can also get a percentage off or discount off of your first month. So if you're interested in trying them out. Okay, I'm going to go get this in the freezer and back to work. Okay, bye. Guys, I'm just going to be honest. It is 5:15. That for some reason that clock says 7:27. It is not 7:27. Good grief, I hope not. No, it is 5:15. It is 5:15, and all I want is more eggs. So I'm going to make another scramble for dinner. That's what's happening. So that's what I'm going to have. I'll share it with you when it's done. Dinner is ready. Just regular scramble. 2 eggs, sausage, cheese, salsa. Refilled my water. Y'all, I wanted to let my dogs back in. I let them out to use the restroom after work. Made my eggs. Went back to let them out. Said let them back in. The dogs next door knocked the slat down in between our 2 yards. And then Charlie can fit through there. So my dog was in the other yard. And I just spent like 5 minutes trying to get him back through the fence, and then went to the other door, going outside, went to my next door neighbor's fence, opened the door. My dog's not there anymore. Of course, he's back in my yard again. So I have to come back inside and open the back door, and he's just sitting there like, what? I was here the whole time. Like, I didn't do anything. Dogs are amazing and fantastic, and I adore them, and oh my goodness, they're so much work. I'm gonna go eat my dinner now. Good morning. It is Thursday, somehow already Thursday. It's another one of those weeks that just flies by. And I made myself, I'm back from the gym, went to the gym, and made myself a scramble and a piece of toast and some homemade coffee and refilled my water. And so I'm going to eat this and get to work. It is about 6:45, so I'm going to get to it. I will check in with y'all later. I'm going to try to go to wine night tonight. That is my plan. It was an early morning, but I haven't been in like a month, and I miss those ladies. So I'm going to try to go to that tonight. So I'll see y'all before then, but that's my plan for the day. Work, close out my budget, go to wine night. So I'll see y'all in a bit. Okay, guys, I have a confession. It is 1:30, and I did have lunch, but I was on calls from 8 o'clock until 12:30, so I didn't film it, and it was one of the bagels from Wild Grain. Y'all, it was amazing. It was so good. I hate how good that thing was, because I think I might have to order stuff from them, and it's not cheap, so I don't know what I'm gonna do. We'll see if I keep the subscription, but it was so good. I'm not hungry at all, and I kind of want to just go make another one. Fortunately, it's completely frozen, and I'd have to bake it first, so that's preventing me from doing it, but that was so good. I ate that a little while ago, like a couple hours ago, because it's already 1:30. I just wanted to come on and tell you, and I didn't film it at all, because I was just in calls, like back to back to back to back. To back to back to back. Like, this is my call list for Thursday. Make sure I didn't have just showing you that. And then I was like, I'll go Thursday. All of those. I just finished them all. So, anyway, I'm going to try to get some work done now, because it's 1:30, and see what I can get done before the end of the day. I'm going to still try to go to wine night, get my budget closed out, respond to comments, because I haven't done that in a week, and now there's a bunch, which is fantastic. I love that. I love the comments. I love it. I'm not complaining. I just have to respond to them, because I want to talk to y'all. All right, I'm going to go get back to work. I just wanted to let you know I did eat, and it was amazing. It was. Okay, bye. You want to know how you can tell it's Friday? Take a look at my messy desk. Like, all the stuff. I can't go too far that way because work stuff. But, like, I have all this stuff piled up everywhere on my desk. And there's my breakfast that I was going to show you. It's such a mess. But yeah, I made scrambled and another scrambled sausage, egg, cheese, salsa. Y'all, this salsa that got substituted for what I actually ordered is amazing. It's a like house-made salsa.
from HEB. Yeah, it's going to be my go-to from now on. It is fantastic. I think that might be the reason I've been craving eggs so much lately, because this is so good. Anyway, I've got this. I've got another bagel in the oven, so I will show that to y'all when it is done. Actually, it should be done in just a couple of minutes, and then I'm going to toast it, but I'll actually come with me. Let's go take it out of the oven together. You can see what it looks like. I just finished filming and watching back my YNAB video, and let everybody know my special guest that I had for dinner on Tuesday, which wasn't really a secret, but I didn't want to say anything. Here's my bagel. Look at that, guys. Oh, look at it. It's so good. So it's baked now, but I still have to put it in the toaster. So I'm going to let it sit here for 5 minutes and cool off. And so, because they come frozen and not baked. And so you have to bake them. And then I still like mine toasted, so I'll toast it. But anyway, I got to hang out with Kaylee on Tuesday, as y'all saw, but I revealed it on YNAB, because I know a lot of people who watch my YNAB watch Kaylee and Shay's YNAB, so it was I loved it. Anyway, it was, I think, I don't know if I said this already, but it was surreal. Oh, look, I found my water. It was surreal watching her walk up the steps, because I was like, oh, yeah, I know her. Like, it felt like I was just meeting somebody I already knew and not meeting somebody, because I've been watching Kaylee's channel for years, even before she showed her face. So, like, I just feel like I knew her already. It was so weird. Anyway, that was a fantastic time, but it is Friday. I just found my water bottle, but it's basically empty. So I'm going to go fill that before I start working. But anyway, I'm going to get back to work and get this video posted. But I just wanted to check in and show you all my messy, messy desk, which will get cleaned up this evening. It's what I do on Friday evenings. My messy, messy desk, my breakfast, or my bagel. I had to make more sausage. Nathan ate, like, all of my sausage. I came in. I didn't film dinner last night, but I had eggs, and I went to make eggs and sausage, and there was no sausage left. Nathan ate it all, so I had to get some more sausage, and so now there's more sausage. But it turns out it wasn't the sausage I wanted. It was the salsa. That salsa's amazing. Okay, I'm going to fill this and get to work, because it is 8:11, and I have just turned on my computer, which is like an hour behind schedule for me. All right, bye. So it is 9:30 now, and I'm just now deciding to eat this bagel. I'm going to knock napkins on the ground, but I wanted to show you what it looks like. It looks like this. Like, in case I already buttered it, but, like, look at that. It's like a real bagel with, like, tight, look at all the topping. Can you see it at all? I don't know if you can see this. My angles are funny. Look at that. It was so good looking. I'm gonna be eating on this for the next, like, 2 hours, just a bite at a time. This is gonna be my food. Probably won't eat lunch. This will be, like, my late breakfast into lunch food, because I didn't eat it until now, because I didn't have time to go make it. Like, I pulled it out of the oven and then was like, I'll toast that later, and didn't. So I'm gonna eat this and keep working. Yeah, like I said, it's 9:30 and I got so much to do. All right, bye. Have I mentioned that I've been on an egg kick lately? Like, all I've wanted for the last couple of days is scrambled eggs. So that's what I'm having for lunch. It's about 12:30, and I just went and scrambled 2 more eggs, and that's what I'm gonna have for lunch with my water that I just refilled. And that's the plan. I did also at one point go get myself some more iced coffee, but I drank that a long time ago. That's just ice in there. And so that's gonna be my lunch while I keep working. So I guess no clue what dinner is gonna be. Not even a little bit. Not eggs. I'm not gonna let myself eat eggs anymore. So I guess I'll check in with y'all later on when I know what I'm doing. Checking in on this super exciting Friday night, where I have just started my new blanket. This is for my niece. I finished Robin's last night. I know I said that in my YNAB video. I don't remember if I said that in this video, but I'm starting this one, and I'm doing twice as long. So twice as long as the previous one, because she likes super, like, snuggly blankets. So I'm trying to make it really big. We'll see how it comes out. I did not eat dinner because I ate those scrambled eggs at like 12:30 or whatever time that was, and I'm just still not hungry. So guess the meds are working, making me not be hungry. So I'll take it. But I'm just not hungry at all, at least not yet, and it's 6 o'clock, so I'm just going to keep drinking my water, working on my crochet, and I'm listening to an audiobook, so that's my plan for this evening. If I eat, I'll check in, but I don't know that I will, because I don't like to eat after like 7:30, and it's 6 o'clock, and I don't see me being hungry in the next hour, unless like something happens and I get just randomly starving, and then I will share. So otherwise, I'll just share some blanket progress at the end of the night. I'll see y'all then.
Happy Saturday morning, my friends. It is time for my way out for the week. I'm just gonna do this quickly. I am about to get in the shower. I wanted to sleep in, but my body wouldn't let me, and it's 7 o'clock, so I'm awake, but I kind of want to get my nothing day started. I finished that entire skein of yarn yesterday, and I've decided to make my niece's blanket like double-sized of what I've been doing, so I'm going to have to go get more yarn today, so I do have to go do something. Plus, wallflowers are on their $2.95 sale, and it's time to replace some wallflowers, so I'm going to go grab a couple of those as well today. That's in my plan. So I need to get dressed so that when I have inspiration to get up, I can just go. I'll be ready to go. But before I do all of that, I want to do my weigh-in. I weighed in this week at 241.4, which honestly, I didn't believe when I did it. I think it's going to be up from that. But let's just see where I am. I have been taking Tirzepatide. Well, I took it once on Sunday, and I have noticed a significant decrease in appetite. So hopefully we start seeing a downward trend, but I just don't know why that was so low. I don't feel like that was an accurate representation of where I have been, so I think I'm going to be up from that. But you know me, I always give a disclaimer. Let's just turn around and step on the scale, and I will see y'all in a sec. Keep looking at my notebook. I'll see y'all in a sec. Okay, here we go. Yeah, 242.1. Still, I'm very happy with that weight. Like, I'm very happy with it. I don't know why last week was so low. This is perfectly in line with where I should be, I think. 242.1.
Decided to hit the farmer's market. This used to be like the best hamburger place, but they closed when all this construction started. Try to not get Nathan, because I know he doesn't want to be in it, but anyway, it's packed. It's a nice day for it. Look at those, it's beautiful. Isn't that what you wanted, Nathan?
Thinking about the empanadas because like they're
But the line is so long. Well, go get in the line and I'll just keep walking around. I just want to see what gluten-free options there are. So many options here. I missed a whole bunch of them because I was texting my nephew. I found a sourdough starter and he's really wanting one, so I'm gonna go back for him because I was making sure he still wanted it. He hadn't found one, but he hasn't. I'm looking for my bread place that I love. I don't see it yet. My goodness, all this place is packed. I also want to find some more plum jam because I'm almost out. Ooh, look at those watermelons. Okay, I might have to buy watermelon. I'm gonna do a little farmer's market haul. So I got this watermelon, and then I found a gluten-free bakery that had sourdough loaves and this lemon blueberry bread. Based on the disappointment of my lemon blueberry bagel, I am really hoping that this is good. And then for my nephew, I picked up a sourdough starter that came with instructions. They had a gluten-free one. I don't think I'm ready to do that yet. Not ready for that level of commitment, but this is what I got from the farmer's market. And then we went and I got my trainer. Went over to Michael's and I got some more yarn so that I can finish my niece's blanket. I mean, I just started it, but I realized that I was going to need more yarn. and everything's 30% off right now, all their yarn. And then that giraffe thing that I said I was going to try to make for Junie. I got a different yarn for the giraffe colored. I'm going to see if that works, because I think it's the yarn that was giving me fits. It was more like embroidery floss. It was like coming apart was my main problem. So this is all just one strand, but it's about the same thickness. So I'm hoping that will help me. And that's my plan for the giraffe. So I might actually just go try that out right now. Try the giraffe first. But anyway, I wanted to do my haul. I'm going to refill my water and get back to my nothing. Okay, it is breakfast time. I have made, guess what? Guess what? A scramble. It's just 2 eggs, sausage, cheese, and some salsa. Just like always. I did bake a bagel, but I don't think I'm hungry enough to eat it, so it's baked and I'll have it later. But that's my plan. And I realized that I never gave y'all an update on my blanket. So I did finish one whole skein, and it looks not as big because I did it twice as long as the last one. So this is folded in half. Because this is for my niece, and she told me she likes super big oversized blanket. So I'm gonna have to go get some more yarn for this, because this is half the size, half the width that it should be. So anyway, I'm gonna double it up. I'm gonna do 2 skeins of the purple, or I guess I could do blue next. I could just do a smaller no, I like the thick stripes. Anyway, that's my plan for right now. And then later on, it's only 9 o'clock. I relaxed for a little bit before I got up and started getting my day done. But it's only 9 o'clock. Oh, I never pointed out. Do you see this painting? This picture right here? My bestie's oldest daughter made that for me. And she's so talented. She's only 5. I love her. I freely admit that I might be biased, but I think she's pretty perfect. And she made me that, and I've told her I would put it in the background of my videos, so that's why it's hanging up there. Anyway, that's why that's there. Also, I really do actually love it. It's a pyramid. It's hard to tell from here. I'll get a closer look later. But it's a pyramid. She drew me a pyramid, and it's even got sand instead of grass on the ground, because that's where pyramids are, Aunt Beck. They're in the desert. So, anyway. Yep. I forgot what I was saying. Now I got distracted by that picture. But anyway, I'm gonna eat my breakfast, crochet, and then in a couple of hours I'll get up and go start doing stuff. I don't want to right now, and I'm not gonna do things I don't want to do, because that's my whole plan for this weekend. I am gonna like dust and vacuum and do my regular chores in the house, but other than that, I'm not doing anything. All right, I'll check in later.
Go ahead, buy a couple of drinks. I'm okay with some wine and some TV. Don't need a boyfriend, I have a retriever. Cause when we play games, he comes back to me. A pretty face doesn't last forever, and all the one-liners get less clever. I want a front porch with some flowers in the driveway. That's where I'll be when I'm 40. Do your own thing, I'ma stay in on a Friday. You can tell me all the stories. Got a 15-year investment, that's why I'm scared to be reckless. I'll have my own house with a monster in the driveway. That's where I'll be when I'm 40. Couldn't care less, we're chasing things. I don't have time for a lesson. Sure, he'd buy me some pricey drinks, but I can't afford to be falling. A gentleman doesn't last forever, and all the one-liners get less clever. I want a front porch with some flowers in the driveway. That's where I'll be when I'm 40. Do your own thing, I'ma stay in on a Friday. You can tell me all the stories. Got a 15-year investment, that's why I'm scared to be reckless. I'll have my own house with a monster in the driveway. That's where I'll be when I'm 40. cheap or on a front porch with some flowers in the driveway. That's where we'll be when I'm 40. Do your own thing, I'm staying on a Friday. You can tell me all the stories. Got a 15-year investment. That's why I'm scared to be reckless. I like my own house with the moss in the driveway. That's where we'll be when I'm 40. That's where I'll be when I'm 40. That's where I'll be when I'm 40. Got a 15-year investment. That's why I'm scared to be reckless. I like my own house with the moss in the driveway. That's where I'll be when I'm 40.
Okay, I had to go back to that place for dinner. Had it delivered. This one was a problem. Major problem. I didn't get the fries this time. All of my animals want my food, so I'm gonna stop filming and eat before they do. Okay, I ate about half of my dinner. It's my chicken and my Brussels sprouts. And then I decided to try one of the cookies from Wild Grain. But I baked two just to see. But they are huge, guys. These cookies are gigantic. So I only ate one. So this one will be here for tomorrow. But yes, the cookies are good. They're not the best cookies I've ever had. And if I weren't getting them for free in every box, I probably wouldn't buy them. But free cookies are free cookies, and I will not say no to them. So, I mean, to be fair, these free cookies are going to cost me $100, but that's because I'm buying bagels, and those bagels are fantastic. Sorry, I just found a napkin on the ground. I'm going to pick it up like a Texan, which means with my toes. I had somebody tell me when I was three or four, and I remember it very clearly. But as long as I could pick things up with my toes, I would always be a Texan. And so I've always made it a point, feeding my cat, sorry, to keep picking things up with my toes. Because I have always been a Texan. Even though now I really consider myself from Jersey. It was really important for me as a kid to be a Texan. Okay, I'm gonna go take a shower at 7:30, 7:40. And I'm gonna go take my shower and get ready for bed. I gotta make my bed. I washed my sheets today. I gotta do all the things. But I had a nice nothing day. I enjoyed doing nothing. I got a lot done on... Lighting is so weird. I'm trying to find a place. Oh, that's better. Got a lot done on the blanket. Watched a couple of YouTube videos. Got my... This vlog almost completely edited. I just need to add this and then my Sunday sum up, because tomorrow I think I'm going to watch, maybe it's just Ellie. It was going to be Jet and Ellie, but now I think it might just be Ellie for a couple of hours while her parents run some errands. So, my dogs. He just barks at nothing. Anyway, so when I get this done as I can, so that tomorrow all I have to do is my sum up and then post it. That's my plan. So I'm gonna say goodnight here. Like I said, 7:40. I'm gonna say goodnight. I'm gonna take my shower and I will see y'all tomorrow for Sunday Sum Up Becky. There's Charlie. Oh, there's Charlie's tail, because now Nathan's gonna eat my leftover chicken, which I told him he could have, but Charlie's in here to beg for scraps. Okay, bye. Hang on, guys. Sorry. Hello, friends. It is Sunday Sum Up Becky here to sum up my week, and I have special guest Miss Ellie came to hang out with Aunt Beck again today. Yeah, she's eating dinner right now, so excuse me. But I wanted to go over my measurements. I just recorded my whole sum up, nothing recorded, and then I realized I hadn't done my measurements, gone over my measurements with y'all anyway, so it all worked out. So let's do measurements. We'll talk weight. We'll talk what I think is going on with me, and then we will wrap it up because it is already 3 o'clock and I have to get this video up. Yes, I do. Okay. So as you can see, I did my measurements this week. Let's use the mouse here because my finger won't work. So I measured my right thigh and my left thigh actually are both higher, but I think I may have measured in a different area than I did last time. But I know where I measured. I'm going to be consistent going forward because it's been like a year. It's been almost exactly a year since I measured on my birthday in 2024. That's the last time I measured. So it's been over a year since I did a measurement. Anyway, so I can't remember exactly where I did it. So 29.5 is where my right and left thighs were last year. Now my right thigh is at 32 and my left thigh is at 31.5. I also could be measuring it correctly. I've been doing a lot of like biking and leg presses and things. So maybe I'm like, oh yeah, you okay? Are you okay? Look at that face. Look at that smile. You just being dramatic? You just being dramatic? Oh, anyway, sorry. Yeah. So they could also have gotten bigger because of that. But anyway, I am up 2.5 inches in my right thigh and 2 inches in my left thigh. But overall, from where I first started taking measurements, I am down 3 inches on my right thigh and 6 inches on my left thigh. So overall, I have lost inches. My right arm, I lost half an inch. My left arm stayed exactly the same. My bust got a little bit smaller, like an inch and a quarter, an inch, yeah. So I went from 47.5 inches to 46.25. Are you checking on your toe? We can just leave her in the background to be dramatic. Yeah, yeah. You're okay now? Okay. My hips, I lost half an inch in my hips, so I'm happy with that. Very happy. My stomach, which is this part. This is what I measure my stomach. It's like this overhang part because that's where I have a lot of issues and a lot of problems trying to lose inches. I did lose a quarter inch there, so I'm happy with that. I went from 52.5 to 52.25. And then my neck actually got bigger, but it could have been 13.5. I made an executive decision to say 5 because it was kind of in the mid, 14. Made an executive decision to just say 14 because I couldn't tell. But maybe the last time I made an executive decision to say 13.5. So who knows? But my neck is basically the same. So this month, there's no formula here. Hang on, let's fix this formula. Equals, this is not equals this minus this. Okay. Nope. Let me do that the opposite. Equals. Oh my goodness, y'all. Sorry. I normally have a mouse, and my mouse is this minus this. I could just. Yeah, I could have just copied the formula from above it. I don't know why I didn't. So I'm up 2.5 inches overall from last year. But that is my legs mostly. So, because everything else lost. So, or stayed the same. Oh, my neck. But whatever. Anyway, overall, from the very first time I took measurements in 2021, I am down 33.2 inches. That's what really matters. It's not like in the last couple of months. It's it's total overall from where I first started this journey. My hips and my bust and my stomach and my hips are like where I've lost the most. And that's where I really wanted to lose it. I lost 6 inches on my left thigh, 3 inches on my right, 2 inches on my right arm, 1.2 inches on my left, 6.25 inches overall on my bust, 6 inches on my hips, 6.75 inches on my stomach. Excuse me, Miss Ruby, and 2 inches on my neck. So 33.2 inches total down from where I started my journey, up 2.5 inches from my last measurement. So I'm going to be taking measurements. I'd love to say I'd take them every month, but I know me well enough to know I'm not that consistent, but I will try to take them every month or two and see where I am and see how we do. How does that sound? Sound good? Okay, now to my weight. My weight was slightly up this week from where I started. So I started the week at 241.4 and ended at 242.1. And y'all, when I weighed in this morning, way up, way up. And I do not like that, but here's what's going on with me that I haven't talked about. something is happening with me hormonally, and I don't know if it's perimenopause or what it is, but normally my periods are like 3 days long, and that's it. They always have been super short. They've been very irregular my whole life until I got on the birth control, which is why I'm on the birth control. But they've been very irregular, but they've always been really short, maybe 4 days tops. Next week is the week, according to the birth control pills, that I should be having my period. Next week, like this coming week that started today. This is the week. Not this past week, but the one before, had my period. Completely middle of the month, random, wasn't expecting it. It stopped, and then it came back again this past week. And I don't know why. So I think that is contributing to the bloating. Like when I weighed in today, like I am very bloated and feeling gross. And I don't know what's going on with me, and I don't like it. But that's what's happening. I do have a follow-up with my doctor in not this week, but next week. So I'm going to talk to her about it and see what she thinks is happening. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I think that is definitely contributing to the weight. But I did start the Tirzepatide, and it is working very well. I am so not hungry, like at all. But I did have that side effect of the achy joints and muscle aches and whatnot. So I made sure this morning to drink some electrolytes, and I'm going to have some more electrolytes here in just a little bit. Yeah. And stay on top of that. Hot baths normally help as well, and to maybe take some ibuprofen before I go to bed, because I can already feel it it's in my left knee now. It's normally in my right knee. Not normally. The one other time, like last week when I did this, my right knee was really hurting. But I feel my left knee starting to hurt a little bit. So I need to go electrolyte up. So I'm going to finish this here. So up 0.7 pounds of my weight this week. Oh yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with it. It's not that bad. It's really not. Oh yeah. Guys, I love this girl. I love her so much. And she's in a purple polka dot outfit. Excuse me. She's in a purple polka dot outfit, like she knew she was coming to see Aunt Beck, and put on my favorite. Oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Okay, I better get so I can hold her. She's in this because I was getting dinner started, and then I figured I'd leave her in this because I thought she was going to go to sleep. Look at her rubbing those eyes. She is so tired, but she's not going to sleep. So I may have to hold her. We'll see. All right, I'm going to go get this video up. I love y'all. Thank you so much for being here with me this week, for staying here, keeping me accountable. I know I have so many comments, and I promise I will get to them. I'm going to respond to all your comments. I promise. All right. I love y'all. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys. So I just realized, did you realize too? Yeah. I just realized that all of the stuff that I had thought I had said, I didn't say because it was in the part that didn't record. So I just wanted to say that it was fantastic to meet up with Kaylee for dinner. Kaylee and Kenny and Beth and Nathan. We had an amazing dinner, and I was so excited that they were in town and I got to meet up with them. And I'm just bummed that Shay couldn't come, because I know if y'all watch, and I know most of y'all watch their channel as well, Shay has, I'm going to call them Shaylee for the rest of forever, because that's apparently their celebrity name, y'all. Just so you know, they're Shaylee. But Shay is in the middle of rehearsals for Sleepy Hollow, for a show that she is doing, and so she wasn't able to come. So I didn't get to meet Shay, but Kaylee and Beth and Kenny and Nathan and I all had dinner on Tuesday, which obviously you just watched the video, so you saw it. And now I am more than ever determined to get back to New York and hang out and to meet Shay. Can't wait to meet you, Shay. But anyway, I just wanted to acknowledge that because I didn't bring it up again. I had brought it up originally when I thought I was recording, and then I wasn't recording, and then I re-recorded, and I said other things too. I can't remember what they were, but I realized I hadn't even mentioned that dinner. So, yeah, if y'all are in town, anybody in town in Austin, or gonna be at least in the Central Texas area, let me know. We should meet up. Anyway, okay, now I'm gonna go for reals. Little bit is just not tired. I mean, she is exhausted, but she's not going to sleep. Yeah, she's stubborn. I don't know where that comes from. Yeah, that is maybe from my side of the family. I don't know. Okay, guys, I love you. Bye.